top 3,000 players from each one of these groups will be getting in. But now we're getting on into the match. And if you are just joining us for the first time, first of all, welcome. We're hopping on board with our current leader, SEN Aspect, a player for Sentinels who we've seen a lot of. But this is the Champions League. If you're up there in the arena, the players were able to qualify into these Fortnite World Cup online opens, where there will be tomorrow 6 spots for NAEs up for grabs to qualify into the final. But Aspect right away, even though he's on 9 elims, in a little bit of trouble, Kitty.
Yeah, definitely. Aspect, we saw him, he was already sitting on 36 points on that leaderboard. Here he is with 2 HP. Thankfully, he does have a couple minis that he's able to pop. And does that say 4 jump pads?
It does say 4 jump pads, has a bunch of minis and some impulses, and also has that heavy sniper. You know, the players really kind of fearing that a little bit in the close quarters and the long range situation. It gets hurt to get one shot by it, and it also hurts when a player uses it aggressively to push in the box. And now he's going to utilize some of the campfires he had there to try and get himself back up.
Yeah, and he does have the center of the zone there. Here we're heading over to the north, where these guys are going to have to make that rotation into the new zone. It's getting a little bit chaotic here. Luckily, they can utilize that geyser to get closer to the zone.
Yeah, and you look at the bottom right-hand corner, we are jumping in from circle 5 onward. The goal of this is to get you guys all the action, get you into where the eliminations and the placement points occur. If you're new to the format, placement points occur at 25th, 15, 5, and then 10 are the Victory Royale player remaining with 10 total points. But Kitty, that was a great shot.
That was a great shot. I don't know if he was actually the one to pick up that elimination. I think it was traded to someone else in that action feed, but he is going to make a move on that loot, and he's doing great for resources right now. He's positioned himself near the center of the zone, and now it looks like they're going to have to go quite far. Doesn't have a lot of rotate, actually has no movement to utilize, but maybe there will be a community jump pad drop down for him.
Yeah, we talk about that term, community jump pad. What that means is when players at the backside of the circle have a long rotation to make, generally you see recycled utility, so jump pads, rift to go, get fired out, but Plexi gets a great rocket angle there.
Yeah, that is our favorite going into this. Aspect, who got down right to like 20 health. I think now he's going to have to try and heal up before the zone starts to move right now.
Yeah, he's really been playing on the edge, but Plexi, the player for Merkin, trying to get an angle here now in a build battle, does have a rift, so he's probably going to opt to use that and exit late, but first wants to catch other players, so you see that. Gets the elim and then jumps and rifts. What a great rotation.
Yeah, I love watching those mid-air rifts. So much confidence coming out of Perplexity, and it's great getting that elimination. We do have 25 players left in this lobby right now. Just looking down on them, there's so many players making that rotation. A few ballers left still, lots dropping in.
Yeah, so everyone receiving at least the 3 points, but you see Aspect is going to be able to get himself back into this with another elimination. And also Posek, who we saw take a victory route earlier, pick up another one. No, he's not diving right into the ground. We did catch up a little bit. We've talked about that previously with our spectator system. We are still working on some of that stuff out, but Plexi is in a great spot here to trade shots back out with the early rotation.
Oh, and he saw that great HP. He's going to make a play to drop him down and does get that elimination.
Yeah, great job to pick that one up there. Now he's looking to see who else he can find with another player pinned against the storm. That's that gatekeeping we are talking about, as now we're into top 15, so an additional 2 points for every player left. They've all scored at least 5 plus whatever elims they can pick up, and you have Complexity Landjock on that ultimate low. Aspect now tunneling out. Schmeck still utilizing the baller, but Aspect got himself right back into the match.
Yeah, I have no idea how he's sitting so clean right now. Getting and utilizing that siphon is so important, especially in late game. We saw him drop down to 20 HP, and now he's sitting at 150.
Yeah, doing really good job here. Utilizing the heavy sniper to drop the player down, and also trading out the pump shot to get the extra tag, hopefully getting a little fall damage there, trying to find the angle. That's Macwood right next to him, but Plexi's trying to pressure in. This is 3 really high-level players, but there's somebody else above them now dropping down to put the pressure. Plexi picks up Funk as he tries to push down. Aspect then trades it back out to Macwood, putting himself in a great spot. 190 effective HP, and now into top 7. Top 5 is the next threshold, Katie.
This is insane. We did just see Landjaw going down in the action feed. The fact that Aspect right now has 11 eliminations against competitors of this level is mind-blowing.
Yeah, and opting, interestingly, to drop the heavy snipe for the RPG when he only had 1 rocket. Might end up regretting that now as the circles get a little bit tighter, but no, found enough rockets again. That's a full set of 12.
Excuse
Nice little
me?
loot goblin. Where did that come from? Dropping another another player down. Will he be able to find the elim? But it looks like he's just going to take ultimate high ground here.
We're in a top 6 situation now. All of these players doing their best to make sure they're maintaining high ground or barreling through the low ground. We see lots of players in that mid ground. Aspect sitting up top with that RPG. It is so strong in this position.
It is so strong in this position. You see him in the bottom right-hand corner, but you also have Crip on that ultimate low ground, or no, on the tarp just below him with one. But Postic's going to glide down and try and challenge him, but he's pinned out from the start. RPG comes up. They both get dropped. A decent amount of fall damage comes through. Postic trades one back out with Aspect, but unfortunately falls all the way down, so he's going to miss out on the last. No, it was just inside the top 5, so he's okay. You have Schmeck in space, XYZ on the low ground. Crip is now waterfalling his way down, but Aspect is able to trade out shots. Schmeck picks up a great elim. Now we have a 1v1. Keep the eye on Aspect as he's going to take it home. What?
Aspect is a pure monster at this point. I knew he was good. We were talking about him a lot earlier today, but the fact that he just pulled that off, we saw his HP get so low so many times during that game.
3 different times he was below 20 effective HP. If somebody had sneezed on him, it could have been the side of a single tac shotgun taking him out there, but instead, every time we flick back over, he's picking up another 2 eliminations. There's no wonder he's the favorite, but we're going to jump right on board.